have many friends who are very passionate about their faith, pastors in other churches and things like that. And they do a lot of amazing things, especially in their preaching and their mission and all of these things. Something that's very popular in the U.S. Is the non-denominational movement and things like that. This idea that kind of church as individual corporations, not part of a larger body and things like that. Joel Osteen and things like that. And again, I listen to very entertaining preachers and such. But the issue is, at a mega church, at a non-denominational church and all of these things, more Pentecostal. If the preacher stops preaching well, will people keep coming? If the singing stops being so great, if church becomes a little less entertaining, in a way, what's going to happen to membership? Are people going to show up on Sunday? No. They're going to go somewhere else, right? So the moment one of those churches stops becoming entertaining, you stop coming. But the flip side is of our church. If I start preaching some really bad sermons and whatever, be all over the place, will you stop coming to church? No. If your choir doesn't show up or they do a really bad job one day, are you going to stop coming to church? No. You, all of us, in part of our tradition, it's kind of ingrained within us. Maybe, unless you change your perspective. But I go to church, I go to church not for those things to be entertained, but I go for the body and blood of Jesus Christ. Nothing else is going to stop me. It doesn't matter to me whether those things are important and we have to grow and we have to do those things. And the better we worship and the better the teaching, those things are important, don't get me wrong. But the critical thing for me is the body and blood of Jesus Christ, and that's why I go to the church. Make sense? This is why the church has endured throughout the ages and will endure until the second coming of Christ. It has survived martyrdom. It has survived severe persecution. None of these other churches have. I'm just saying that as it is. They haven't been tested. They haven't gone the distance. The sprint might be really nice, it might be really entertaining, it might be really glorious, but can I say it's going to last? I don't know. I don't necessarily know that. Do I know that my kids are going to be able to grow up in that church and be safe and everything's going to be fine? The doctrine that they're not going to drift away and say things as outrageous as the Trinity doesn't exist, or the Father, the Son, and the Holy Mother. I had people come to my door and say that. You've heard about Jesus, you've heard about God the Father and Jesus the Son, but have you heard about God the Mother? And they're using a regular NIV, New International Version Bible. They're showing me and they're proof texting me. There's no safeguard against all of those things. So I'm just saying, it's fine. Those things are good. The passion is good, and things that they have are good. Are they tested? No. Will they last? I don't know. I can't say that. If it stops becoming entertaining, is that church going to be around? No. This is a ship that has sailed, and it will sail to the second coming. And I know that's not good. It's not easy for you to hear, but so goes. This is the life of the church. Okay?